Okay, so this is just a little video of Oliver. He is my special needs children's python. He has a story behind him. Before anyone sees his neurological issues and says anything, no, it's not IBD. We know what's wrong with him. He's I've had him for a year now, and he was very, very sick when I got him. He had a very serious infection. He ended up with sepsis, and he had to have a lot of vet treatment. He had to have something like 30 to 40 injections of antibiotics, oral antibiotics, and he even had nebulization. And after all of that, he had a massive seizure, and he has suffered some spinal issues and some neurological issues as a result of that infection, and the vet's still getting to the bottom of it. But we think, because he does have some lumps on his spine, there's a condition called osteitis, and it's possible he may have that. But he's been doing a lot better, and this 6 months since he recovered from his infection, and he's put weight on, he's grown, but he still has a few little issues and needs a bit of help. Do you want to come out, buddy? Huh? You want to come out? Huh? But he eats. He's just actually stopped eating now because it's getting into winter, and he's gone off his food now, and he's starting to go into brumation a little bit. I haven't changed his heat or his lighting. He's just decided himself to do that. But he's up to a good weight now. And if you had any idea of what he went through last year, no one even expected him to survive. It's a miracle, absolute miracle that he did survive. And he's actually, even though he's come through it with problems, and he is a special needs boy now, he's doing great considering what he went through. He just has a few little issues with movement sometimes. He struggles a little bit with movement, but he can still strike his food, wrap his food, eat, shed, do all the normal things. He just sometimes gets a bit, like now, there's certain points in his spine where he'll do these strange turns from. And he does have a couple of little lumps, I don't know if you can see them in the video, that he's had along the base of his spine, just down near his tail. And they think that could be the osteitis, but to fully diagnose osteitis, they have to have biopsies and x-rays and things, and I just don't want to put him through any more shit. He went through enough, and I don't want to put him through it if there's no cure for it anyway, and there's not really any treatment for it. The best I can do is just continue to care for him and keep him comfortable. So the way his tank's set up is quite simple, because he has movement issues. I keep it fairly empty. Well, he's got his 2 hides. He can come out when he wants to. He has a 2% 13 watt UV that's on during the daytime on a timer, and his heating globe. And he also, under here, under his paper, has a special high quality heating mat. I won't disturb him by lifting that up, but it is voltage controlled. It's Australian made. It's actually designed for wildlife carers to put into the little pouches with the baby kangaroos. And it's a very safe heating pad. It's not like a regular reptile heating pad. It runs on a maximum of 12 volts, and at the moment it's on 2.5 volts. So it cannot overheat or cause the snake any harm like your regular heating pads. And you can control the voltage to control the temperature, and it just puts out a really gentle, just even warmth for them. And yeah, I have that on all the time for him. So he has that, and you can also run these even in a car, off your car battery. You just plug it into your cigarette lighter compartment, and if you need to take them to the vet or take them somewhere and it's cold, you can keep them warm with this pad, and you can get a little thermostat that will control it in the car. I think you can even run them off a USB port, I'm not sure, but I'm trying to remember the actual name of it. The company, it's an Australian company. I think it's Warmer Pet. Anyway, you can look them up if you're interested in getting one. They're not cheap, but they're well worth it. You can't compromise with these things. So what you doing? Do you want to come out? Do you want to come out? Huh? You want to come out? Hey, come on. You want to come out? You going to come out? No? Oh, you can make your mind up. The door's open. Hmm? What you doing? You want to come out here? Hey, honey? What are you doing? Do you need some help? Do you need a bit of help? Do you want to come out? Yep. Okay, come on. That's it. Good boy. Yeah. He'll come out. He's just an absolute sweetheart. Even when he was having all of his needles, you didn't have to hold his head or restrain him. He'd just sit there and take it. He never bit. He's never bitten once in his life. I feed him straight out of my hand. I just put the food on my hand and he comes over and just gently takes it off me. You having some trouble? I might have to put the camera down and give him a hand because he gets a bit I need a tripod for this camera. Don't I, huh? You having a bit of trouble there? Hang on. Just needs my fingers to brace and support himself a bit. There you go. You're alright, I've got you. Come on. Use my hand. Use my hand. Use my fingers. He's 6 years old. I've had him just 1 year and 3 days now. And for the first 6 months of that, we didn't think he was going to survive. He was so sick. He almost got put down at one point. But he just kept powering on. Good boy. Good boy. I'm going to switch hands because I'm right-handed. What you doing, Bubba? Oh, there you go. There you are. What you doing? Huh? Where you going? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get on me or are you trying to get down there? Huh? Where you going? Oh, you want to come out? You making your mind up? You make up your mind? Do you want a drink of water? He has a little bit of trouble getting water out of his bowl himself sometimes, so I give him a drink. I offer him water every day by hand, just in case he didn't get to his bowl. No. You can go back in your cave. What are you doing? You want to stay in there? You want to come back out? Yep, making your mind up. What you doing? Do you want to come out? Come on. Do you want your water? Honey? You come out? You can't get down there by yourself. You're going to end up getting stuck. What are you trying to do? There you go. You're a funny boy. That little beeping sound's just his thermostat letting me know the door's open and it's cooled down a bit. I think it's annoying, but I haven't figured out how to turn it off. What you doing, Taylor? Hmm? I'm going to put this camera down for a second and help him. Hang on. I know. You want to come out? Come on. I'll get you. Come on. If that's what you want to do, come on. Where are you going? Not quite sure what you want to do here. Come on. If you want to come out, you can come out. If you don't have to. You know that. You want to get down there. Come on then. You want to come out? There you go. It's alright. It's alright. Go down there. He's having a bit of a wonky day today. He wants to come out, but he's a bit clumsy about it. And I'm not going to force him. My hand's there if he wants to come. Oop, don't fall. You're not quite getting your shit together today, huh? Some days he's really good and you can hardly notice the neuro at all, and he just comes on straight on out and looks like a normal snake, and then he has days where he's not quite so good. It's just one day at a time with him. Every day's different. He's not silly, he knows that I'll help him. Hmm? Shit. Hey, Ollie? I'm going to end this video and see, and just spend some time with him and see if he wants to come out. I might need just 2 hands to help him out here. Alright, so I'll probably start another video